Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high.
Hello everyone, my name's Shanexo Louise and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video will be about college in the UK, and the video title is going to be College in the UK is not that hard, or College UK is not that hard. I have been in college for nearly 4 years now, and next year will be my 4th year. However, I weren't supposed to have 4 years, I was only supposed to have 3 years. But the first year I was pretty ill, and if you haven't seen my recent video as to why, it will be up here in the cards. And I just wanted to explain why college isn't that hard for the people that will be going there in September, or people that may be seeing this video in the future, because some people think that college in the UK is so hard, it's so different to senior school or secondary school. Well, it is, but it's much better than senior school. So my course is media, as you may see from my channel. I will link some of my short films and my documentary that I've done for my final major project in the description. Do you watch K-dramas?
Yeah.
Would you recommend K-pop to a friend?
Definitely.
But the thing is, with college you have to choose something that you actually like, actually enjoy doing. Because in the first year I had 3 in mind. I had art, which I knew I wasn't very good at, but it was kind of like an option. Performing arts, which I'm not very good on stage, so I didn't choose that. And then I had film. And I decided to do film studies, or now it's called media. I do creative media. And basically throughout my course I've been doing photography, I've been doing graphic design, and I've also been doing film and also sound. Now, what I really like about college is it's better than school, like primary school and secondary school, because they treat you like adults, and most of the students are like, your students are very, very nice. They treat you like adults. They don't act like children. But I have had an experience in my college course where I was really badly bullied and I was harassed online, which I will get into in a minute near the end of the video. But I think that was more because one of them was jealous of me, because I was more of a director, I had more creative ideas than they did. And I just feel like that person was kind of, a bit jealous of me, a bit, But college is much better than senior school, especially as you're allowed to be unique. I've seen people around my college, I'm not going to say where it is, but I've seen people around my college that dress like anime, they dress cosplay, they dress however they want. Because the thing is, college, you don't have to wear a uniform. You can wear, like I'm wearing now, a big Jungkook hoodie, or top with Jimin at the back. But the thing is, everyone's different. You can tell that everyone, because in senior school and secondary school you have to wear school uniforms, and the only time that you actually see what someone's like or how they dress is on non-school uniform days. And I really like college because of that, because I feel like when you're in uniform you're kind of all the same. But they do say that uniform kind of stops people from bullying you, which I don't think is real, because the thing is, some people may have more clothes than other people, or better clothes than other people, but I feel like people around school gets bullied for different things, not just that. I didn't get bullied because of how I dressed. I got bullied because of how slim I am. But that will be in a different video, my bullying experiences. I did make a teeny video, it was in the one that I've already put up there. Let's talk about, sorry, I've wrote it down here. Also, when you're on a course in college, you can choose a course, and then say from September to November you can change it, or after Christmas you can't, but you can drop out and then not go to C2C or whatever you call it in your college, where you basically just go in for English and maths, which you will have to do if you haven't passed it. But I feel I passed my English and Maths before I actually got into college, so I didn't have to retake them, so I don't know what the classes are like, but I have had friends that thought that they was alright. It's kind of the same as if you were in secondary school doing it. But other than that, I don't think you should really worry about your Maths and English. Try to get a good grade so you can get into level 3, or to get into level 3 so you don't have to keep on retaking it. But I do feel like college isn't as hard as people make it out to be. University is probably a lot harder than college, but I can't exactly say about that because I've never been to uni. I am planning on going to uni next year in the college that I attend now. But now I'm going to tell you my experiences with people in college and my experiences with teachers. Now this will have a bit of sensitive, triggering topics, which will be self-harm and stuff, so if you don't like that, then I suggest you stop the video now. But basically, throughout college, my first year of college, I was still very depressed and very, sad about what happened throughout my secondary school years, which I will make a video on, so that you know more about me and the reason why I am who I am. But basically, I used to self-harm. You can't see it now because I used to do it not as bad as what other people would. I'd kind of just do it like a cat scratch. Not too much. But I was doing it, and I'd always wear jumpers. That's normally why, when people do it, you always see them in jumpers, because in short, really long sleeves, because they don't want you to see that they are self-harming. And also, my teacher or my lecturer at the time saw them and took me to PI. It's like a positive intervention thing where you go there and it's kind of like counselling. And my one that I go to isn't the best, because I will tell you in a second what happened in the first year as well. Basically, in the first year, I got quite ill, really ill. And before then, I was in this group because we had to be put into groups, and we were doing music videos. And we basically had to scrunch up a piece of paper, pick out in which one's the longest. You had to do their idea. Mine one was the longest, and I was going to do Got 7 Just Right, because I like the meaning in the video, and I was going to make it as to being self-confidence and people having low confidence and stuff. But I never actually got around to making the music video, and here's why. Because my classmates decided it was a good idea, or one of them decided it was a good idea to be really, really lazy and go on Snapchat all the time. So I turned around to her and said, okay, I'll do it, so I'll just do the work for you. So I did the work, and then she went over to the lecturer and turned around and said, oh, she's doing all the work for me, she's not letting me do anything. So I turned around and explained to my lecturer the reason why, and it seemed like he was on my side, which he was. Then I felt ill, so I finished the music video, but then I fell ill, and I was ill for 5 months. So I didn't really return to school after that. And then in September, I had the same problem with the girl, because she basically, when I was ill, always used to turn around to message me on Facebook and say, oh, college is so boring, stuff like that, and try to say horrible stuff about the things I like K-pop and stuff. And I just turned around and said that I didn't like Katy Perry because I'm not a huge fan of hers. And then when it went down to that, she started being really horrible to me in the second year. And then someone, I think it was in the second year. It was in the second year. Basically, she, I thought it was her. Someone sent me a message. It was a really anonymous message. And it was from this Facebook thing called Profoundly, which I don't know whether they do that anymore. But they were basically telling me that I should have died when I had my heart problem, which I had pericarditis, and that I should start harming myself again, and that I should end my life. And I really didn't like that because my mental health was really bad at the time as well. But after, missing a whole entire year of school, of college, just to turn around and do the exact same year again, which I didn't mind because I knew that I was far behind anyways. And then I took that to PI, and all I got told by my counsellor was, this person would never do that, this person would never do this. This is what my counsellor, or the person I was seeing, would always say. They'd always be on the other person's side. And I'm like, with a bully, someone that's been hurting you for so long, you do not want the one person you're going to be on their side. So I just stopped going to PI. I didn't go there ever again. And then I turned around and I just, left it alone. And then I found out who it actually was, because my friend said that they typed the same. And then I got a message from that person on Profoundly again, saying, oh, I miss you, or you're such a nice person, and they put their name in it. So I turned around, put it on Facebook and said, you should have put your name on there. And the only reason why I found out it was her as well is because I threatened to call the police, saying that I was getting harassed online. And she was the only one that replied to the story and said, no, you're not doing that. So I found out it was her, because she's guilty, she doesn't want to go to the police, so there you go. But, and then that's pretty much all I really had throughout. And my third year, they just used to, give me bad looks and stuff. But I am really going to enjoy my next year, because this is my final year of college and I feel like I've been here for ages. So, yeah. Well, my battery's going to die soon, so I will make that the end of the video. Make sure to like, subscribe and comment down below. Okay. Also, one thing I'd like to mention is that I shared my Black Lives Matter video onto Facebook, and it got a lot of hate. Now, if you're watching this video, the people that have sent me hate, I don't really mind if you're sending me hate, because it gives me engagements. But I'd just like to say that I know that the reason why I'm getting hate isn't because I'm being hateful. Because the thing is, that video was nothing but positive. Because I've watched it countless times, because I have the worst memory ever. And I've watched it countless times, and I just know that it's positive.